Y a mí me echaste la culpa cuando se perdió el niño y te fuiste de viaje. Y ya, suéltame, suéltame. No, vete.
¡Cuidado, Marchuy!
What's going on, everybody? The plot once again thickens, and I got my popcorn. Got some extra for you guys too, so extra butter if you guys like that. This is time for season 2 of the recent soap opera between OpenAI, Sam Altman, Ilya Sutskever, and pretty much everything in the AI industry. So OpenAI staff threatens to quit en masse unless Sam Altman is reinstated. More than 600 employees demand resignation of board aftershock firing of executive chief officer. Let's dive right into it. All right, guys, so before I go over this article and some other points in the news recently, this is breaking news. I literally had to cut my gym session short to come home and film this video for you guys. This news dropped basically about an hour ago, and then before that, about 6 hours ago, there was some lead up to the news, which I'll show you right here. So 12 hours ago, after I filmed my last video, where basically the announcement was that Satya Nadella was saying that we remain committed to OpenAI, the new interim CEO, Emmett, as well as that Sam Altman would be the CEO, or basically like of a division within Microsoft, along with Greg Brockman. Sam tweeted, "The mission continues," and then as you can see here, this is just some, right? This is Brad Lightcap. Like, this is crazy. So Brad Lightcap, Jason Kwan, Mira Murati, Chelsea Sierra Vos, all these different OpenAI employees tweeting the same thing. OpenAI is nothing without its people. And Sam Altman is just retweeting them with a heart. So this is about actually 10 hours ago. 9 hours ago, heart. Then, okay, 6 hours ago. And then the OpenAI leadership team, particularly Mira, Brad, and Jason, but really all of them have been doing an incredible job through this and will be in the history books. Incredibly proud of them. And then we have more unity and commitment, and focus than ever before. We are all going to work together some way or other, and I'm excited. One team, one mission. So this is 1 hour ago. And then he actually just recently tweeted, "Satya, and my top priority remains to ensure OpenAI continues to thrive. We are committed to fully providing continuity and operations to our partners and customers. The OpenAI/Microsoft partnership makes this very doable." All right, so, and I believe, let me see here. Interesting, is it gone? Oh, here we go. So Ilya right here, so you can see Sam Altman retweeted something that Ilya tweeted, and I'll pull that out right here. So Ilya, yes, if you've been following along, basically the whole kind of plot line of season 1 was that Ilya backstabbed Sam Altman, right? He basically, in some ways, you know, orchestrated more or less a coup to get him out. All right, so he was sort of painted as the bad guy. I mean, some people, we never fully knew what was the root cause of this. So some people speculated, okay, maybe it's because they achieved AGI, or maybe they were moving too fast, this and that. So his whole thesis was basically that things were going too fast. But as you can see here, he actually switched sides. And you can see here, some people are saying, oh, he decided to be he found out he was on the wrong side of history, because 600 out of like 700 OpenAI employees are threatening to quit. OpenAI is done, right? OpenAI is completely finished. So, I mean, I don't know if it's actually, I mean, if it's coming from a genuine place. He tweeted this out at 8:15 a.m. So this is, I believe, maybe a bit, so this is actually probably around when the employees started saying they would resign. But I deeply regret my participation in the board's actions. I never intended to harm OpenAI. I love everything we've built together, and I will do everything I can to reunite the company. So that's very, very crazy, especially coming from Ilya, who, you know, was Sam Altman's one of his co-founders and been with them since day one, and then ended up, I guess, backstabbing Sam Altman. And you can see here, Sam Altman retweeted heart, heart, heart. All right, so very interesting stuff here. And we'll go over kind of what the letter looks like in just a second. But OpenAI staff, so we talked a bit about that. Chaos has engulfed the company behind ChatGPT after hundreds of OpenAI staff members threatened to quit en masse unless the board overseeing the business reinstates its ousted chief executive Sam Altman and step down. In an open letter, more than 600 out of OpenAI's 700 employees demanded the resignation of the board and said they will walk out if Sam Altman is not brought back. All right, so just to recap, Altman was fired on Friday in a move that shocked Silicon Valley, riled the company's employees and the rival tech companies on alert for a talent exodus. Oh my goodness, this plot just keeps on getting better. Monday's letter to OpenAI's 4 remaining board directors says your actions may have made it obvious that you are incapable of overseeing OpenAI. We are unable to work for you for or with people that lack competence, judgment, and care for our mission and employees. The board members have yet to publicly comment. The letter added that the signatories could join Altman and OpenAI's former president Greg Brockman at Microsoft after the U.S. tech company announced on Monday it had hired the duo to head a new AI research unit. Microsoft is OpenAI's biggest shareholder. We, the undersigned, may choose to resign from OpenAI and join the newly announced Microsoft subsidiary run by Sam Altman and Greg Brockman. The employees wrote, "We will take this step immediately unless your all current board members resign and reinstate Sam Altman and Greg Brockman." The letter was first reported by the tech magazine Wired and the journalist Kara Swisher. Wow, so she's on point. Kudos to her. She's been reporting really fast lately. So if you haven't checked her out, you can go check her out on Twitter. After the letter became public, OpenAI's employees began tweeting, "OpenAI is nothing without its people." In a show of solidarity, one AI researcher, Noam, wrote on X, "Everyone at OpenAI is united. This is not a civil war. Unless Sam and Greg are brought back, there will be no OpenAI left to govern." This is crazy. OpenAI was founded as a non-profit entity. It controls a commercial subsidiary that until Friday was run by Altman. The 38-year-old has become a globally renowned executive off the back of the success of ChatGPT, the AI texting generating system that raced to 100 million users after its launch in November. The nonprofit board consists of the 4 members, Ilya and Adam D'Angelo, co-founder, and of the question and answer website Quora, Tasha McCauley, a tech entrepreneur, and Helen Toner, director of Georgetown University Center for Security and Emerging Technology. In surprising development, Sutskever appeared to be back his own removal from the board as one of the signatories of the open letter. So this is just getting crazy. Sutskever is basically backing him to lose his position. So really insane stuff. Other signatories include Mira Murati, OpenAI's chief technology officer, who was appointed interim chief executive for a brief period after Altman's departure, but was then released on Sunday after Emmett Shear, the co-founder of the video game streaming platform Twitch. Altman showed up to OpenAI's headquarters on Sunday after the firing, tweeting that he had been forced to wear a guest badge and was not ultimately reinstated as a CEO. Shear denied in a post on X that Altman's departure was linked to the concerns over safety at the company. ChatGPT's I didn't even see that, so we'll have to check that out. Let's just see. Emmett Shear. Right here. Interim CEO of OpenAI. Right here. It would be, yeah, right here. Today, I got a call inviting me to consider a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to become the interim CEO of OpenAI. After consulting with my family and reflecting on it for a few hours, I accepted. I had recently resigned from my role as CEO of Twitch due to the birth... Oh my goodness, this is a long... Twitch due to the birth of my 9-year-old son. Spending time with him has been rewarding. I took this job because I believe that OpenAI is one of the most important companies currently in existence. When the board shared the situation and asked me to take the role, I did not make this decision lightly. Ultimately, I feel that I had a duty to help if I could. I spent a day drinking from the firehouse as much as possible, speaking with the board, a small number of major partners, and listening to employees. Our partnership with Microsoft remains strong, and my priority in the coming weeks will be to make sure we continue to serve all of our customers. OpenAI employees are extremely impressive, as you might have guessed, and mission-driven in the extreme. And it's clear that the process and communications around Sam's removal has been handled very badly. Okay, so he admits that at least, which has seriously damaged our trust. I have a 3-step plan for the next 30 days. Hire an independent investigator to dig into the entire process leading towards the point and generate a full report. Continue to speak to as many employees, partners, investors, and customers as possible. Take good notes and share the key takeaways. Reform the management and leadership team in the light of recent departures into an effective force to drive the result of our customers. Depending on the results, everything we learn from these, I will drive changes in the organization up to and including pushing strongly for a significant governance changes if necessary. I will be rolling these out as they become cleaner over the next 30-day period. OpenAI stability and success are too important to allow turmoil to... One sec, guys. I need a popcorn break here. I will endeavor to address the key concerns as well, although in many cases I believe it may take longer than a month to achieve true progress. I have nothing but respect for Sam and the entire OpenAI team, what the entire OpenAI team have built. It's not just an incredible research project and software product, but an incredible company. I'm here because I know that I want to do everything in my power to protect and grow it further. It's now 1 a.m. and I'll pick this up tomorrow. P.S. I'm posting this here because I think it's in the general public interest to know in this case, but please don't expect all future internal comms to come through a public channel. P.P.S. Before I took the job, I checked on the reasoning behind the change. The board did not remove Sam over any specific disagreement on safety. Their reasoning was completely different from that. I'm not crazy enough to take this job without board support for commercializing our awesome models. Wow. And the reason I'm cracking up here is just because the plot keeps getting... There's so many different levels and layers to this. It's just like a whole soap opera on display for the whole world, from the arguably one of the most important companies in the world, with arguably one of the most important products and the most powerful product at this point. You know, obviously competition is on its tail, especially now, but it's just crazy to see. I mean, imagine if they did... I saw someone in the comments like, imagine if we achieved AGI and maybe, and then you know, it's just kind of looking at humans like, wow, so this is the first impression of humans, them just going crazy over this, and not a good look. But all right, and also too, guys, I just have to say, I kind of have a bit of a theory here. I have a theory that we achieved AGI, and AGI basically is reconstructing this reality in the most comical plot that you could imagine, because this is just it's too good. I honestly don't think an actual human could write this or script this. I don't think Scorsese could. It's like a full-blown soap opera. So, wow. Shear denied in a post, so we mentioned that. That's just what we covered. The OpenAI board said in its surprise statement on Friday that Altman had been fired for consistently candid failing to be consistently candid in his communications, but did not elaborate further. Sutskever added his signature to the letter as he wrote on Monday that he regretted his role in Altman's departure. All right, that's what we mentioned in that tweet. Altman's hiring also pulls into force Microsoft's relationship with OpenAI, which owns apparently 49% stake and has backed with a multi-billion-dollar investment. Dan Ives, an analyst at the U.S. financial services firm Wedbush Securities, said Altman was still in control of OpenAI. Altman, he was. Altman will essentially now call the shots at OpenAI from Microsoft's perch, despite the clown show board move over the weekend. He said, interesting. Okay, so very interesting stuff, guys. Here is the actual letter. So let's just take a look at it. To the board of directors at OpenAI. OpenAI is the world's leading AI company. We, the employees of OpenAI, have developed the best models and pushed the field to new frontiers. Our work at OpenAI safety and governance shapes global norms. The products we build are used by millions of people around the world. Until now, the company we work for and cherish has never been in a stronger position. The process through which you terminated Sam Altman and removed Greg Brockman from the board has jeopardized all of this work and undermined our mission and company. Your conduct has made it clear you did not have the competence to oversee OpenAI. When we all unexpectedly learned of your decision, the leadership team on OpenAI acted swiftly to stabilize the company. They carefully listened to your concerns and tried to cooperate with you on all grounds. Despite many requests for specific facts for your allegations, you have never provided any written evidence. They also increasingly realized you were not capable of carrying out your duties and were negotiating in bad faith. The leadership team suggested that the most stabilizing path forward, the one that would best service our mission, company, stakeholders, employees, and the public, would be for you to resign and put in place a qualified board that could lead the company forward in stability. Leadership worked with you around the clock to find a mutually agreeable outcome, yet within 2 days of your initial decision, you again replaced interim CEO Mira Murati against the best interests of the company. Yes, because if you don't know, Mira Murati was planning who they planned on placing as interim CEO. She was planning on hiring back Sam and Greg. So that's why they got they didn't put her in the CEO position. You also informed the leadership team that and they got Emmett that allowing the company to be destroyed would be consistent. Leadership team that allowing the company to be destroyed would be consistent with the mission. What the? Your actions have made it obvious that you are incapable of overseeing OpenAI. We are unable to work for you or with people that lack competence, judgment, and the care of for our mission and employees. We, the undersigned, may choose. So this is where they mentioned that they can work with Sam Altman or Greg Brockman at the new venture. Microsoft has assured us that there are positions for all OpenAI employees at the new subsidiary should we choose to join. We will take this step imminently unless the current board resigns and the board appoints the two lead independent directors such as Brett Taylor and Will Hurd and reinstates Sam Altman and Greg Brockman. And then we have the people who signed: Mira Murati, Bragg Lightcap, Jason Kwan, this person, Alec Radford, Anna, Bob, and then at the very bottom we have Ilya Sutskever. What a crazy turn of events, right? And it is kind of like it's very, at least for me, it's like, damn, Sam, I mean, he's a great entrepreneur, he's a visionary, he's really done great things with OpenAI and ChatGPT and growing this company from the ground up. And it's you can really just see that the way the whole organization is just like, hey, no, we're not going to stand for this. 600 applications to leave out of 700 if Sam Altman is not reinstated, right? So really cool stuff. And then, all right, so here's another article by The Verge. It pretty much covers everything we just went over. I'm just going to mention here at the end, the remaining board holdouts who oppose Altman are core CEO Adam D'Angelo, former GeoSim System CEO Tasha McCauley, and Helen Toner, the director of strategy at Georgetown's Center for Security and Emerging Technology. They have so far not responded to The Verge's request for comment, or really anyone. So, guys, like I said, it's getting thicker. It's getting thicker. I have a stack full of popcorn. I had to go to the store before I came here to record this video because I know it's going to get good, and it's really going to even get better over this next week. I think, season 2 is going to be a good one. So let me know in the comments down below what your thoughts are about this whole situation. Do you think Sam is going to come back, or is going to get reinstated into the CEO of OpenAI? Or do you think that they're going to say, hey, no, we're not going to reinstate you. They're going to lose 600 employees, and those employees are just going to go to Sam. Like, OpenAI is done. It's going to be done. It's toast. So it's literally do or die. Like, they have to make a decision right now. Like, they had that decision, that time, that chance yesterday to reinstate Sam, and they chose no. And now it's like, hey, no, you got to do this, or else we're going to leave. Your whole company is going to be taken from you. So you'll have no company to govern. So yeah, it's insane. But let me know your thoughts in the comments down below, guys. If you find out anything else, anything new to the story, you can post it down there. But if you want to stay up to date with all the unfolding events from this whole drama and what's going to happen next, I will keep you guys posted every step of the way once I hear. So make sure to smash that subscribe button, smash that like button. And as well, guys, too, if you are a fan of AI, whether that's just creating GPTs, you're an AI enthusiast, you're an entrepreneur, or you just like using it to better yourself and your personal life, I have a free community, a Stride community. It's our community. All right. It's free for everyone on the channel to network with each other, grow, connect, whatever the case may be. It's down in the link in the description below, stridecommunity.com. It's a free Discord channel and free Facebook group. So you can go in there, get some free resources. I'm going to be posting a lot of free stuff behind the scenes in there. And then also too, guys, I'll be hosting a free 6-day Accelerate Your Stride Challenge event with a bunch of AI stuff. It's going to be free, at least now. So go opt into that if you want to stay up to date with that when that is launched. And there's going to be a bunch of free stuff in there to help you with your business, using AI in it, and just everything in general when it comes to AI, the actual application of it. All right, guys. So other than that, guys, I will see you in the next video or the next episode of this soap opera. Keep hustling, keep grinding, and of course, accelerate your stride. Take care, guys.